Well, hello everybody, and we are back. The Between Knits and Pearls ladies. I think it's been almost 4 months, but
at least,
yeah. But we're finally back on YouTube. I know half of my head is cut off, but I'm trying to show off my baby boy. So, you know, priority. But I am Anders Mill Knits, also known as Emily, and you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Anders Mill Knits. And you can find, we have a Ravelry group, which I have not been on in like 4 months, called Between Knits and Pearls. We have a website called betweenknitsandpearls.com, and you can find usually all of the show notes, but I don't know if I will have show notes because it's very painful for me to type right now, so I don't know if there will be show notes, folks. Anyway, but yes, we are back. And who are you, my dear? I mean, like, people must be wondering, like, who are these people?
I have not fallen off the edge of the world, I promise. My name is Stephanie. I am Emily's co-host. We are lifelong friends that have known each other through knitting and through all the fun and the hard and the good and the wonderful times. I can be found on Instagram and Ravelry as Farmstead Knits. This is our podcast that has been on hiatus. Life has happened. I have moved to the country and Emily had a baby. So, there you go.
You know, you Farmstead knits, not mitts, a long time ago, just to kind of like as inspiration, but also because you were farmsteading on the little plots of land that you have. And now it's a reality. Like, I keep freaking out every time I think about it. Like,
we were very, very blessed. My husband and I actually met a family through a lady who I work with at the college. Her family had owned the property and it had been in their family for 115 years.
Wow.
It was in a family trust and none of the children were in the area.
Oh.
Just didn't work out for them. And so they said, we really wanted to go to a nice family and we want the kids, to enjoy it. That ended up being us. So we are the proud owners of 35 acres with a farm, a 25-acre parcel in the front that will be used for farm animals. We have a stocked pond for fishing.
I can't stand it.
So really what I'm saying is if anyone wants a Kentucky experience and maybe a knitting retreat, I know where you can go.
We've been wanting to do that for a few years now, haven't we?
Maybe we could have a camp out or something. I don't know.
When we were in bed, Jeremy was telling just to let you know, I've got to put in by the end of this year what time off I want next year. And I said, well, we're definitely going to Kentucky, obviously. He's like, when? In like July? And I was like, are you crazy? I don't want to die of heat.
You wouldn't do well here in July.
No. But I do want to probably about now, because you said it was like 85 today, right?
Yes. Actually, once we hit October is like, it's prime. It drops down into like the low 70s. It's 50s at night. The leaves, because we are actually within the Appalachian Trail. And so the hillsides start to turn golden and the prairies start looking beautiful. So yes, October knitting extravaganza on the farm.
Yeah. So here's what I'll do, my friends. All of you watching, I will go reconnaissance this next October. Not this month, but I mean, not coming up, but the year after.
Yes.
And I will suss out if it's appropriate for us to then descend on set.
Well, and not to call anybody out, but there are several people that you all know in our knitting community, nitty bitty sisters, who live very close to me. Yes. So we can make this a really fun weekend. Yeah. Kay is not that far from us, so we could have some fun with this.
Yeah, really serious fun. Oh my goodness.
So who is this little gentleman that you're holding?
Well, this is Jimmy, and Jimmy Bean, as I call him. Hello, or Jimmy Jim, as his dad called him. He will be 4 months this coming Monday.
Gosh, I can't even believe that.
Yeah. And he is just the best thing. Like, our family just absolutely adores him. Obviously, Jeremy and I adore him. And, like, you know, I kind of really didn't understand what you moms were talking about before. And I thought, oh, I have the same kind of love for my dog as I would for a child. Holy crap, no. Like, there is literally no comparison. The first day I got home from the hospital, Watson had just become blind. And so, you know, I was still extremely weak. I was very sick and everything. We had a horrible birth, like extremely traumatic. 4 months later, I'm still healing from it. I literally went to the wound clinic today. So, you know, but Watson was curious. So he started coming up to Jimmy and was sniffing him. I had a complete meltdown. I was screeching for Jeremy to get him away from my child.
It's different. And I don't think people, until you become that parent, you just don't know. And then when it happens, whoa, it's a whole other thing.
Yes. And I am one of those, I guess, dorks. I don't know what we would call ourselves. But I just got done with a 2-day work retreat that I helped plan and execute. Holy crap, I'm so exhausted. And during it, I was sitting with a couple of my work friends that I hadn't, I saw them briefly at our company party like a month ago, and they got to squeeze Jimmy, but we didn't really get to talk because there was like hundreds of us there. And so we were, you know, all of us directors and stuff, we were trying to mingle with everybody to make sure that everybody felt welcome and loved. So during this retreat, Elizabeth and Susan and I, we just talked nonstop about our sons and about how amazing they are and how cool they are and about how we're going to get them all together and they're going to be best friends. And just like, we are such dorks because it's all we want to talk about now.
But it's okay.
Yep.
Oh,
and everybody at work now has found out that I am a podcaster, the audio podcaster. Because people, I'm gonna tell you, YouTubers, you are not podcasters. You have a YouTube channel.
Yes, I've learned that.
Yeah, and
it's different.
Yes, it's very different. And so podcasters are audio podcasts. It was made from the Apple Pods, you know, and they
got it
original. But I even say it, you know, occasionally, and I definitely said it when I first started filming.
So we're a video cast, I guess we would be. Okay, that's good.
Right, but nowadays it really annoys me when I hear people say, "Welcome to our knitting podcast." I'm like, "I'm not."
That's fair. Fair. Oh my goodness.
And I am wearing my wedding sweater.
Yay.
Andrea Mowry, right? No, not it. Who was it? Stephanie, help me. She does all that yoga.
Oh my gosh, come on.
You've knit like 17 of them.
You guys, this is terrible. We will insert right here because I cannot remember. Guys, I'm having issues just getting colors from Lowe's and making sure the walls match these days.
I know. But
it's all good.
Yes. And I'm wearing this because tomorrow is tomorrow the 17th? Or is it Sunday?
Yeah, tomorrow's the 17th.
Yeah, so tomorrow's my wedding anniversary, and so gotta wear my wedding sweater, even though I am sweating.
That's okay.
It's only 53 degrees here. It was 53? Yeah, 53 degrees.
Yep.
But I'm still sweating because us Alaskans, our blood runs really slow.
Yeah.
So
it's hotter out here, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. So anyway,
yes.
That's what's going on, and you've been incredibly busy with your job and the farm and the girls and making your house a home. I'm really excited.
And it's good, guys. I mean, Emily and I have both had our moments where we're trying to get on with things. We're trying to get things back to normal. thank you guys for bearing with us. For whomever is watching, thank you. We're hoping to start regularly recording normally again. We had to take a hiatus because so good things, guys, all good things have happened, but life just happened.
It really did. And when it happened, it hit us both really hard.
Like, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So yes, it's good.
Yeah, and Jimmy is shoving my hand in his face. He likes to chew my fingers these days. Is that normal for a 4-month-old? He's
starting to cut teeth.
My arm.
Yep.
Wait, so so I know about the 4-month regression, which he is totally in right now. Mm-hmm. His brain is like exploding with new information and skills. Yeah. But when do they start teething? I haven't looked that up.
Anytime they can start teething. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I better get some of those toys then. Those teething. Yeah. I think we got those gifted to us. Oh, speaking of. Okay, so get this. Okay. My sister just this week, my little sister, she texted me and said, "We finally have a date for your baby shower." I was like, he's 4 months old, sweetie. We don't really need that now.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Like, no, we're doing this. You're getting a baby shower. And I was like, all right.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Just because I didn't feel loved by my family or friends for, quite a while.
I know.
I was like,
life. That's all I can say is life. Yep. Well, guys, in trying to keep with the theme of normalcy, Emily and I had a wonderful lady who we get to feature here shortly. We have a crafter's corner that we get to share with you guys. I'm really excited. She is newer to the dyeing process. She has knit herself for about 6 years, all of that kind of fun stuff.
She was 6.
Yes, like she's knit for quite some time, but the dyeing process I think is newer to her.
That's right. 6.
Yes, but I'm excited to share with you guys One Pot Wonders Fiber Company. And Emily got the neutral palette, and of course I got the bright palette. How is that not fitting for both of us?
Yep, especially now for boys. Like this is, she couldn't have nailed me better.
Right.
Anyway, you go first. Okay, you go first.
Okay, so I got the bright colors, and it is just as bright as you think. It is that peachy pinky color, and then this beautiful periwinkle blue combo color. This is her.
Close to the screen so everybody can see how they blow out all the colors.
Okay, we're gonna blow out. So that's how bright they are. So sorry, but they're absolutely. It is. The color is absolutely everything you are seeing right there. And forgive my terrible background, but I'm literally sitting on the floor. You are propped up on a box right now because tomorrow I'm painting ceilings. So there you go.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
If you're going to have a whole remodel, you got to do everything.
Yeah, it's so true. Because once you start one thing, everything else starts popping up that needs to be done. You can't not. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway,
this is her 80-20 base. This is a fingering weight sock, 400 yards. This is the Ripple Blue, which is every bit as beautiful. And the hues in this as it goes in and out are stunning. And then, of course, Sunrise. And that's exactly what that is, you guys.
I love that so much.
Right?
It makes me think of a tropical sunrise too.
Yes. And I thought this could be a fun combination. I would not have put these two together, but when she sent whoa.
I was gonna say.
But when she sent them, I was like, oh, I could get behind this really well. And it's that 80-20, that's that super squishy, soft, plump. Oh, goodness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What colors did you get?
Now, so Catherine says that she dyes based off of her surroundings in California. I forgot what city she's in, but
she is in Monterey County, so beautiful area.
So she sent me a semi-solid brown, which I would call this nutmeg, but she calls it pine forest floor. I mean, come on.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that amazing?
Gorgeous.
I actually dyed up a colorway similar to this when I was dyeing yarn, and I foolishly gave it away to my niece, and I regret that. And so I am so happy that she sent this to me because I love it. And then, so she gave us, I'm going to call this speckled, but it's speckled, but also really short, what do they call it? Striation. No, variegations. That's it.
Variegations. Yep.
And this one's called Snowy Mountain, and it's got some tannish brown. See, can you see it there? And then gray, but on the undyed base. And I just think it's so gorgeous.
Well, and two, when you have them together, they pair so nicely.
Yeah. I want to do a father-son matching hat Farrell set with this. But
my God.
Won't nail down
a pattern.
So I'm just going to figure it out on my own, because here's the thing. Every time a Farrell hat for myself, he grabs it up. He won't let me, even if it's in girly colors.
For sure. Because and I get that, because again, to me, a hat is a hat. If I wear it, my husband, my girls, no one cares. It's a hand knit hat and it's going to keep you warm. You know what I mean? That's the part that's really fun about it.
It's true. But I cannot tell you how much I love this. And I've been wanting to skein it up so badly.
I know.
I can't even get the time to do that.
I'm going to make time for this, because you guys. Yeah. Oh, and I was going to show you. She has on her Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
The most darling. It reminds me of like confetti cake, and then the neon minis that go with it, you guys.
Oh, there we go. Got it right there. Oh,
is that not so cool? Mm-hmm. So go check her out. One Pot Wonders Fibers. She has her Instagram is all linked over there. She's got her shop with it all over there. I would highly recommend you guys, if this is as good as what I think this is going to be.
Yeah.
For sure.
Doesn't Kay have a 2-color shawl? No, she doesn't. Does she? Yeah, she does. She's got a couple mosaic shawls.
She does. Hohi Locatelli has quite a few 2-color shawls where you just use the 2 fingering weight skeins and go with the
on Hohi's journal. Is that what she calls her channel?
You know who else might have one is Boston Jen.
Oh yes,
she definitely has some fingering weight shawls. I know that for sure.
And I'm just saying, we need to support Boston Jen, because she does so much for all of us.
Can we all just stop for a minute and send some love to that family? Can we just do that from us to you guys? We love you guys. We are so excited about you guys. And thank you for sharing your journey, your mom's journey. We are all sending well wishes and praying for you. So, mwah, from us.
And also, she's taking this year to do her and her family.
Yes.
I have to, Jimmy was just cuddling with the blanket that Jen sent. And so I got to go grab that to show it off.
Yes.
It came after birth. So 1 second.
Yes. She did such a good job. And again, you guys, she's been on the podcast or video cast with us before. And she's such a dear friend to both of us. Look how cute that is.
It's so perfect, because when it's a single, okay, so it's already well worn. So I don't know if you can see, some of the that have been woven and are coming out, because, we love this.
He uses it. Yeah.
Yes, he uses all his hand knits every day. Except for most of the hand knit garments, because he's still so small. That clown barf thing that I had him in just now.
He barely fits into that now.
Yeah, but that's for a newborn, people.
I know.
So
all right.
But and it's humongous.
It's so cute though.
Usually what we do is he and I, in the afternoon, when it starts to get a little more chilly, we'll snuggle up under this, or I'll put it on the floor so he can do his tummy time on it. Yeah, he loves this thing. It went camping with us. I don't think I got a picture of it when we were camping. But yeah, I did wash it since we went camping. Good. Because I was going to say, you had it at the fireside. It was very well.
Gosh.
But
so you've had some wrist issues, so you have not been knitting as much.
No, and with a newborn, okay, I'm jealous. Nick Nagaroni, she had her baby
Yeah.
girl, like, was it a week after I had mine?
Yeah.
And somehow she is knitting way more than me. And I'm like, no. But now I can't knit at all. And so, like, in the retreat that we had the last 2 days, my friend Lisa was just crocheting up a storm, and
jealous.
I was shooting daggers at her. So the whole time I was like, you are so unfair.
True.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was so nervous. We had a meeting, a Teams meeting before the retreat, because she had to ask me. She's like, so this is the first time I'm going to be in person with so many of the, higher ups. Are they going to be mad if I'm knitting? And I was like, are you crazy? I've been knitting in every meeting for 2 years. So they would have said by now.
That's awesome.
But
you have been knitting a little bit.
Yeah, and the first thing I will say is I finished the big project, my 10 really, for my OBGYN/surgeon.
That turned out so nicely.
Yep. And I still don't know if I'm going to give it to her. Okay, see, it still looks like labias. Still looks like it. She really needs to rename it, okay? This is the labia.
No!
I mean, until I was actually in the hospital working on it, and I looked down and I was like, I'm knitting a vagina lip shawl.
That is not the name of this video episode.
Come on.
No. Oh. Labia. But yes, it did turn out beautiful. And once you blocked it, it grew pretty good size too.
Yes, and this is all knit out of the Bravo Sport?
Brava worsted.
Worsted, yes, there we go. And I used all mini skeins. Here's one of the cute. This is not the same colorway, but this. So I used. Oh crap! I had the number in my head, but I think I used 12 mini skeins, and each one has 50 yards.
Because you got that crazy closeout sale that Knit Picks does, like at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I didn't intend to do this, but I decided to knit. I bought the colorways for Jimmy, but turns out this is one of her favorite colors, and so I started knitting on it. But here's the deal, and Stephanie knows this because I've texted her ad nauseum about it. I got so mad at my surgeon because, I mean, like I said earlier, I went to the wound clinic today. I am still healing from my C-section. We're not talking about, my ligaments have to like shorten up again and all this kind of stuff. No, we're talking about I have gaping wounds in my stomach still. And
it was not a good experience for you at all.
I almost died. It was
awful.
So at this point, I'm not really sure I'm going to give it to her. But I am so angry at her. But then again, I don't know that I want to keep it because of the anger I feel inside. So I don't know.
Did you have a good nurse in your delivery?
I did, but it was a male nurse.
Ah, well, you never know.
Yeah. I
don't know. Somewhere along the line, maybe his pediatrician down the line.
Yes.
You never know.
Still trying to get him in with a good pediatrician. Right now it's so, but yes, so this is done. I'm very proud of it because I knit the end of it after I gave birth to him when I was super sick and I was on really intense meds, so I shouldn't have been knitting cables lace. No mistakes. Okay.
It was very, very good. But no, it turned out beautiful. You did a great job.
Thank you.
Yes, great job.
I am. But it's been sitting on my forever.
Yeah, and that happens.
I did finish Jeremy's amigurumi robot.
Yep.
I just have to give him eyes. I've had to give him eyes for like 3 months now.
That's really cute.
So here's really cute. Yeah. So here's Jimmy's.
Yes.
So, they're brothers from another
I love
mother.
it. That's so cute. I love it.
So those are my only 2 finished objects. What about you? I mean, I know you can't go through all of them, but
I have one. Dig in the bottom of this bag here. I have one finished sock for my Christmassy socks. Why is the lighting? Okay, we're putting in all new lighting. I mean, we are doing everything to this cute little farmhouse, which I will show you guys at some point. But this is
so you're reliant solely on artificial light, and I think that's
my ring light is somewhere in a box. I will have it for the next. Actually, I should podcast outside next time during the daytime so you guys can get a little farm tour, because you guys, I am just smitten with it. It is so beautiful. This is the Heritage Prints, and this is the Holidays colorway. Whoop, right there.
Oh.
Yep. So this is that kind of aqua teal green, blah, 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 whatever. So this will be my...
Is that for Chris? Because that's long.
Yes, it's for my husband.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, your feet are half that size.
Yes, like that. Anyway, so I got one of those done, and then I am doing some sample knitting for Maureen from Charming Ewe, and she has recently come out with a chunky merino.
I know.
You guys, chunky merino. This is so soft, so luxurious. It is a 2-ply, and oh my goodness, you guys. So she sent me a couple skeins. I am knitting up for her some sample hats.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Basic waffle pattern, super duper cute. This one, like, guys, forgive my lighting, it's terrible. I have pictures of this on the Instagram page, and I'll put it up for you guys as well. It is every shade of purple, blue, and aqua, like that dark, rich teal that you can imagine. She also has added pom-poms to her shop.
Which and you love it.
Oh, girl. And hers are on the, like almost like the little hair elastic. So I always put a button in.
Yeah.
And then with the button, I just wrap it around on the back side. And then it keeps it firmly on top when you have your hat on.
But then it would still be interchangeable, wouldn't it? Because you're not actually attached.
That's the whole key. So she sent gray. She sent naturals. She sent whatever color. So it kind of gives you the option to change your color pom-pom if you want a different hat.
Yeah.
Or for those of you guys who don't want to buy multiple pom-poms, buy 1 or 2 and then make your different hats and put on the top what you want. So
yeah.
Yep. So I got to make that for Maureen.
It's too hot.
I know, right? It's way too hot to be putting that on, you guys. By the way, I look atrocious. Right before we were about ready to podcast, I had something at the college I had to go take care of. There was an emergency, and I'm like, Emily, I will be right back. So, I don't look my best after a whole day. It's been a week. It's been a good week. So
yeah.
But yes, so I used her skein is 109 yards. You can get a hat out of this, guys, easily. Hat, mittens, whatever you want to do. But she just recently added this base to her shop. She added her fall colors. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness is all I have to say. But as far as finished objects, that's what I've got. I am knitting on the opposite sock, and I am knitting on another hat. So this is another one of her colorways. This is a cocoa gray and lavender colorway.
Ooh.
Right? I have, you guys, her color sense is so spot on. Mine is not. I just, that looks pretty. Squirrel, I'll knit with that. Right?
Yeah.
That's how it works, I see it and I'm like, oh yeah. So, yep. So this will be, I think this is that CC knockoff pattern that's for free.
Oh,
that CC beanie, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So anyway.
Well, Jimmy.
So I'm just working on some hats and some socks at the moment. I had a birthday. I was gifted a entire sweaters quantity of this gorgeous, beautiful purple yarn from my friend from Alaska. Plus a few other darling things as well. So I'm looking forward to casting on a sweater this fall.
I'll tell you, I bought that for you while I was on my honeymoon and in Montana. And at the time, I just couldn't stand it. It was just so scrumptious. I was like, this is perfect for Stephanie. She can pull off a chunky sweater. It's going to be great. And as I was putting together the package for you, it hit me. Did it ever get cold enough for her to actually wear a chunky sweater? I mean...
Oh, I'm going to find a place to wear that chunky sweater.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, Emily, you got to think these things through.
No, we will get a traditional winter. We will get a little bit of snow. Nothing like when we lived in Montana or Iowa where you have 6 months of winter, but we'll get a good 3 to 4 months and a smattering of snow. And it'll drop below 32 a couple times.
Okay.
But that's about it. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So you'll get it. You'll get it.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I will. And I'm so excited. I'm like, oh, I got to open that today. It was so nice.
Yeah. Emily is such a procrastinator. She forgets things.
It just means that my birthday was languished out this long. It's great.
So, sorry, I gotta grab him now.
That is too funny.
He's only good in his bassinet for a few minutes. Because he can't see me, and he's got to always see me,
That is so funny.
Whenever I leave him with the grandparents, it takes him a little while to figure out that I'm not going to be back for a while.
Oh, now he's getting hiccups. Yep.
Yeah. I'm using the gripe water for him when he gets hiccups. Just a tiny bit. His doctor gave me such a dirty look because she had never heard of it. And I was like, I kind of wanted to slap her across the face for the judgment, which we are now searching for a new pediatrician. So,
got it.
Yeah.
Got it. It takes time. It takes time.
Yeah. But she was, she's still in her internship, so she doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
So
that happens. I get that. Yeah. I get that.
So I am knitting practically exclusively Charming Ewe stuff. So
it's hard not to right now, you guys.
Yeah. Speaking of, so this wasn't called Christmas in July. What did she call it?
Jingle in July. And I just finished those socks. I don't have them to show, but oh my goodness, you guys.
And I'm knitting the Muscle Burrow hat. And
yeah.
So what I decided to do with the two minis is that one mini would be the brim when you're wearing it one way. And then I put in a purl row so that it would fold naturally so that would be the brim on the other side. But I love the way this, what's it called? Pooled. Man, I forgot language. And of course I have my...
Oh, Tiddly Bakes.
Yes, she's on there. And this demarcates where the crown shaping began so that I don't forget for the other side of the Muscle Burrow.
Yes.
But yes, I wish I could be knitting on this. I only
get you will
4 minutes of knitting time before Jimmy starts demanding.
So these were the socks that I did using her. Wow. Yep. Got to get a better light for next time, guys. Sorry about that. But right, it's all a mess. But that was Maureen's Christmas in July kit, and it was, you guys, it was such a hit. Emily and I may or may not be in the possession of her up and coming kit that is oh so limited and oh so beautiful.
You did a live last night?
Yes.
And I was so mad that I missed the actual live, but I loved watching the video this morning when I was waiting to be seen at the doctor's office. Yeah. And we're going to show it off again in a minute. But the last thing that I'm on is a project so big. I have
gosh, girl.
Grocery bag.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, I forgot. I'm also knitting on Jeremy's socks. We don't have to show that. That's good.
Well, when do we not have a pair of socks on the needles? Come on.
I know, right? And I think they're. Oh, well, they're zebra. They're zebra knits, so I should show that off.
Yes, we love Anna.
Yes. All right. I cannot say the name of this shawl. Kushlig?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay.
That's gorgeous.
I know this is in black and white, but I would highly recommend looking it up. Okay, so I'm gonna come out and say something. There is a couple designers that are currently coming out with designs that are mimicking this shawl, and I am a little perturbed. I'm not going to name any names, but I'm a little perturbed because this shawl has been out for a while now, and people are giving these new patterns so much love, and I'm like, excuse me, there was an originator here, and it wasn't these ladies. They're reinventing the wheel.
Did you know that on Ravelry there is an entity where if you see a pattern that emulates or is, I don't want to say copywriting because I don't know how all that, vernacular works, you can actually tag that so that somebody knows there is an original pattern.
Really?
I don't know how all that works, but there's something in there. For example, Boston Jen, she is a pattern designer. If someone were to have come out and just tweaked her pattern and written it as something else, that's not right. You know what I mean? I think there's a way to actually tag that this is somebody else's or something of that nature.
Okay. Because, I mean, really great. And so I might go and try and find these ladies again.
That's people. Gorgeous.
But, I mean, this lady, I don't know her from Adam. Never heard of this lady. I'm assuming she's German. Christine Kimsey. But I was going to knit the Weekender. I think it's called the Weekender. No, it's not. It was a t-shirt. I was going to knit a t-shirt. And it's one that you all would recognize.
Yeah, for sure.
I had it all printed out and ready to go, and I was casting it on the day before I went in for my C-section. But I was reading the directions. I was like, there's no way in HE double hockey sticks I'm going to be able to pull this off after I give birth. Not
exactly.
So I went that day for
that's so pretty.
Use a lot of minis.
Right.
Jin, come on, baby butt. Come on. She designed this to be used with a whole like Christmas advent calendar, right?
Okay, I'm going to have to look that up because I have some really nice minis that I would really like to use in a nice way where I can wear it and all of that. That's a really good idea.
Wait till I actually show my knitting. But this is such an ingenious design. Like even though the entire thing is garter stitch, you are never bored.
That's awesome.
And the instructions, like she has, I'm not going to bring it close to the screen, but the instructions, she's got pictures of everything.
That's awesome.
It's not going to take a lot of brain power, but it is something that I have done before. So it did make me pause for a minute. And I'm knitting this with Charming Ewe with her her spring mini collection. And so I started out with yellow. And so what you do is you're knitting technically, I guess, on the bias because and it's just so gorgeous. I haven't knit on this since the camping trip when my thumb first started hurting, but but
if that is the kit of Maureen's that I remember, that is going to be absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, I have a picture of all of the skeins wound up, so I'll insert that here. But when I did purchase this. I'm going to say that I purchased it because I felt, but Maureen can't do anything without being generous. So she's so
wonderful.
I know. She also sent 2 colorways. This beautiful peachy pink.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Yep. And where's the other one? This darker pink, and I don't know what I did with the tags now. This is annoying.
Ooh, those together could be very nice.
Yeah, and so I have thoughts in my head because the spring set is not a full 24 mini skein set. So the shawl is designed for 24 minis.
So it is.
So I'm interspersing these throughout, but at the same time, I'm trying to do it as a gradient. I know it sounds like I'm making a mess of things, but it's going to be beautiful.
You'll come up with it at the end. That'll be good.
Yes, it's going to be so good.
Oh my gosh.
But if I don't
awesome.
those skeins, I might be doing something stripy. Probably a hohi shawl or something.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a lot of variation too in that, which is good.
Yeah. So,
that's awesome.
And then finally, just because it's zebra yarn, like you said, we love Anna.
Oh my gosh.
I cast these on for her 3-day challenge for for the July weekend. But it's not her 4th of July colors, which, oh my gosh, did you see those?
I did.
I need those skeins for next year. Like,
yep.
I don't even.
And did she came out with Halloween colors too, didn't she?
Yes, she did. I saw that the other day. Yes.
Yes.
But these are for Jeremy, and so
those are cute.
I let Jeremy pick the minis that would make up the cuff, the heel, and the toe, and so it's fun.
Such a guy. Such a guy.
So we have a tweedy cuff, we have a gray partridge heel, and then we have a dark blue toe.
It's like it's not the Miami Dolphins. It's like the Broncos,
Yeah, actually, that's what he was thinking. That's what he was
Okay,
thinking.
there we go. I got you. Jeremy, I got you.
Yeah, so we're going with it. But I only the second and then I can't knit, so
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh my God. And I knit them a little shorter this time around because for some reason Jeremy just his feet are 13 and a half, shoe size. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I'm knitting his socks, if I knit for a 13 and a half shoe, it's always way too long. I don't get it. So I didn't even knit for a size 11 shoe. I actually got out one of his pairs of socks and used that as my template. Yeah. And that would fit me, for heaven's sakes. That is short.
Well, but he can put it on, right?
Actually, I haven't had him try it on. That's a terrible thing to do that. But yeah. Oops. He's got like magic feet. I mean, seriously. I usually call feet, but
we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But that's about it for me. Okay. Do you have anything else on the go?
That's what I've got for right now. I'm just trying to maintain those and still, find time to enjoy my knitting and find my little space and my moments. But yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Are you going to have a crafting room, or is there room for that, or what's happening?
Good question. It's a 3-bedroom house. We are doing, I don't want to call it that small farmhouse nation thing or whatever. It's not that. It's definitely a full-size house. We have an entire basement that is the size of the upper portion of the house. What? So we are going to finish that. And when we finish that, I will be able to have a craft room down there too.
Oh.
So I'm excited.
Hey, you're going to be just like Boston Jen, down Cellar Studios.
Right? Or there's a tornado and I'm knitting in the basement.
Yep. At least the important things in the house will be protected from the tornado, i.e. your yarn. Exactly. We have our priorities.
Right? We got it all under control. I think someone's tired.
I know. And he just woke up for an hour and 44-minute nap. Golly Moses, dude. Well,
tummy time, huh? Get him awake. That's too funny. Well, I know we have alluded to this, you guys, and we would love to share this with you. This is Maureen's Halloween Gnomester Mash Kit.
I know. Okay. I told Stephanie earlier today. I don't even like Halloween. I don't like the colors.
I'm not a huge Halloween person either.
Nope. I don't like the scary bits. I don't like trick-or-treating. I don't like any of it. Apparently, I like Halloween now. Because there's no way to not.
Well, okay, but let's be fair. You have loved gnomes for a very long time. Yeah. And when you pull out this, first of all, her packaging is impeccable. You get the box, you get the packaging. It tells all about it on the back. Who put what into the kit, all of that good stuff. Everything is packaged. You get that gorgeous gnome bag.
Look at that gnome! Oh my gosh.
You can tell how bad my lighting is. Look, Emily's is true to color. Mine is not.
And this is done by that same amazing lady. What?
Button and Boo.
Button and Boo. There we go.
Yep.
She does not sell her bags online. She only
Not
does
yet.
Yeah.
Yep. It is a snap bag. And I know we talked about this on Instagram or whatever, but for those of you guys that like to do two different colors, one out of one side, one out of the other, the snap is perfect for that. It's a quilted bag.
I love the striping. And the
right?
orange.
Yes, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 interior pockets, you guys. 5!
They're big.
Okay, and let's show the coolest part.
This is my
a notions pouch.
I just love this so much.
And it's so cute because it clips in. So even if, you know, you need to take this to another bag or throw it in a purse or whatever. Yeah, okay. So that was the last kit. And she had the darling gold one.
Yeah, and I put all of my Tiddly Bakes
yes.
in here.
Yes.
Because I didn't know how many notions I needed for the muscle burrow hat. Like I'm just gonna...
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then she partnered up with Hank Me Home Tonight, and she is a hand-painted fiber artist out of Fort Worth, Texas. A look at that color.
So it comes like this, and then I think I don't know, because I had to repackage everything.
I know, because we looked.
Yeah. It comes in this beautiful little bag, a burlap bag.
Yes.
Is it burlap?
Canvas or cotton bag. Cotton bag. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it matches his clown barf. Oh my gosh, Jimmy Bean! Look at that. Oh.
Although this is not clown barf. This is Hawkins.
And technically this isn't clown barf. It's just I can't remember the real name. And Jeremy called it that, and now it's just stuck.
I know.
Yeah.
But this is super pretty too, guys.
Yeah. Oh. I love this. And you know, it's a 2-ply.
Yep.
And it's very soft. Mm-hmm. I don't think okay, wait. Does this have so it has 20% nylon in it, but here's the thing. I don't really like 2-ply socks. So even though this has 20% nylon in it, I think I would probably, because look at the drape. You see how that's draping? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think I would prefer this in something else, like a hat or a cowl. Because heaven knows.
Mittens could be darling.
Yeah. But you know, neon green looks really good next to the face of a blonde woman.
You know, you could, though, because it's a variegated skein, you could hold it double to get a DK weight and make a cute hat.
You know what? I think I would do that with like the blackish one.
Yes, you totally could do that.
With my black alpaca.
Yes.
There we go.
And then as if Maureen did not have like the perfect color sense, you guys, she sent 5 mini skeins, and each mini skein like correlates with the next one. Mm-hmm. Isn't that so cool?
So this one is dark.
Yes.
It's because these ones are after
Stranger Things. Yes.
And so this one, the second one here is, I don't have my glasses on.
The Massacre at Hawkins Lab.
There we go. Then we've got the Upside Down. I remember them. I only watched the first season, so I'm going off of that. The Upside Down. The Gate.
Yep.
And then
Dead Billy.
Is the one on the end.
Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous.
Stranger Things people will know exactly all of those references. You're like, well, duh.
But seriously, how gorgeous would I mean, this could be anything, you guys.
Okay, so I just have to show off. So this is Stargate or something, whatever it's called. Starcourt.
Yep.
Like I want big mini. I want a big skein of that.
Okay, guys, and if you're interested in something like that, let Maureen know. If you want all of these in regular full-size skeins because they're so gorgeous to you, let her know that. She would totally be all over that.
Yeah. And a full skein of Dead Billy for Jimmy, like that green there. Yes. I love it. Yeah.
Gosh, it is so hard to pick all of, I mean, they're all gorgeous. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That Starcourt is stunning, though.
If you had to choose, what would be your favorite of the minis?
I would say the Starcourt or the upside down, that middle one with that green and purple and just that pink pop. Yeah.
It's not perfect for the glare, but
I mean, oh my gosh, you guys, they're gorgeous. And then there are some darling little stitch markers that are included. And they're kind of, I want to say holographic. Is that a good way to say that?
Yeah, I have no idea how she did this.
I don't really know.
Yeah. But here's like one of them.
Yeah, like one of them's like a mixed, like, let's go back to the 80s, folks. Mixtapes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Like an old Halloween clock tower tree.
That was one I just showed. Oh, here's the mixtape. Yeah.
Yeah, they're super cute.
Come on. Where is it? There it is.
Yeah. This one's just got like some texture on it. Yeah, they're super cute.
I have to say the mixtape one is definitely my favorite.
Right? Isn't that cute? But, you know, we are children of the 80s, so.
As a result. But, yeah, right? I love these.
Yeah, they're super cute.
What does the purple one say? It says something. Yeah, Jimmy, is that what it says?
Something Bay Pizza. I'm wondering if that's a reference to Stranger Things, maybe?
Oh, could be.
If you guys know, put it in the comments below, because I don't know.
Yeah, that's that I couldn't figure out. But then
something for pizza. I don't know. But they're really, and they're super, for the size that they are, they're super lightweight.
Yeah. What do you think? Like maybe 3 ounces for the whole thing?
Oh gosh, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're super cute though.
Mm-hmm. So this won't weigh down your knitting at all. So this would be perfect for like working with 2-ply.
Exactly.
Fingering weight or lace weight. It would be really good.
Yeah. And how cute is all of that in that darling bag? I'm just saying.
And then I gotta show them together, okay? Because I just Miss Button and Blue, you have a fan in me. That is for sure.
And you guys, because they're quilted bags, it's sitting on my knee right now. They literally sit up so you can knit out of them like a bucket. Or if you want to turn it, halfway over so all your pockets are exposed.
Sorry, Jimmy's loving the bag right now.
That's okay. He loves it. He approves. Jimmy approved.
Yep.
But like all your stuff fits in there. It's perfect size. 5 pockets, you guys. Come on.
I know. I just realized this. That would actually. Do you think that would work well for color work then? Those pockets?
Oh, absolutely. Because I bet you on each side, on the 2 big sides, you could put a full skein that's wound. And then if you had other little colors in the 3 pockets, or scissors, or whatever you want to put in there, you could easily fold a pattern in half, a printed pattern, and put it in there as well.
I've got mine right here.
So stinking cute.
Oh, I love
it.
Yeah. And okay, so did you show the skeins next to the bag? Did you do that?
I put a picture on Instagram.
Because I don't think any of the colors are actually, I don't know. Maybe they are.
Everything correlates, but it's not like matchy-matchy, which I kind of like.
But I really like it because look, it's just aesthetically very pleasing. Like, this would be what I would put on my coffee table right in front of me here. just to be able to look at every day, even if because I can't right now. But
Yeah,
I want
it's super cute
stuff. So
yes.
yeah.
So run before they're gone.
Yeah.
Because she's only got a certain amount that she's doing. And I think Maureen, so she's put out 2 full kits now. She is still offering a very, very limited amount of her 24 minis and the large skein for the Advent. She did say the other day, she goes, I'll keep it open for a smidge longer. She goes, I can't promise that I'll do X amount, whatever. But if you guys have not treated yourself to an Advent calendar, prepare yourself, because if you think these 2 kits are amazing, you just wait.
Yeah.
You just wait.
And I will say one more time, because I know I said it at one point in one of our videos. She has that option on her site where she's linked up with like Afterpay or something like that, where you can do installments. So it's not like you have to put down.
Nope.
I don't know what it is. Was it $200 all at once?
I think so, which honestly, guys, for a full set like that, that's a very reasonable price. Some of them are upwards to $300 and $400. That's not in my budget.
Nope.
But with that ability to kind of pocket pay, that works too. So,
which, speaking of, we're gonna do our 24 days of cheer this year, right? Okay, because we got to get on that, don't we? It's going to be October soon.
We will start opening October 1st. We will open that up for you guys and a sign up. For those of you who have not participated before, 24 Days of Cheer is an economical way to do an Advent. Whether you do Christmas or you don't celebrate Christmas, or you celebrate Hanukkah, or you celebrate Kwanzaa, whatever you want to celebrate, it is 24 days for the entire day, or for the entirety of December, a large skein at the end that is hand dyed, preferably. It's not a big batch box skein. Right. And then you send little treats along the way. If it's a tea bag or a chapstick or something small, the idea is it is economical. You are using your leftover mini skeins to create each of those 24 days. We do ask that you package them in a way so that people cannot see them. So it's the surprise of opening something up each day, which is kind of fun. And then however you decide to do that cleverly, and then get to know that person over that holiday season and exchange your Instagram handles and post those photos and what patterns you're using for your 24 days of cheer. Is this our 6th year?
At least if it's not our 7th. You know, I'm bad at this math thing. I'm just grateful I remember my first anniversary.
You're doing good. You're doing good. You guys, October, yours is when?
My, my anniversary?
September? The 17th, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good on you. I will hit 15 years of marriage October 7th.
That is so awesome, Steph. Oh my
God. Some days I can't even, some days I'm like, we've been together for forever. And then other days, I still get so excited about him because he still is just the absolute love of my life, you guys. And I hope you all have that in your relationships too as well. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of us.
And I think what do I have? Like 10% of that of your length of time have I been with Jeremy.
Yes.
But it's, my life is so full. And I've mentioned vaguely in the past, but more in depth on my audio podcast, things were not great with my first marriage.
Correct.
We'll just say it was abusive and leave it there. I don't dwell on that anymore. I still have triggers, but it's hard for me oftentimes to even remember that time. It's become so fuzzy because my life is just so beautifully full, enriched, and so I'm so beloved, and I hope he feels beloved too. That when you have that, it just heals everything,
It's amazing, isn't it?
It really is. I literally had no idea I could love this deeply. And Jeremy likes to say these days when he picks up Jimmy, he goes, "Your mom tells me that she loves you the most, even before me." And I'm like, yes, I do. And I think that is right and proper. So just go with it. But I'm trying to think about the girls. Like I mean, the love is just different. I mean, I don't know how you would compare the two, honestly.
I don't think you do. I just say it as my husband he's my first love. He will always be my first love, but my children are definitely a different love.
Yeah, my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It's really awesome. You guys, thank you so much for spending some time with us this evening and getting back with us. I know, like I said, we're trying to get back out of all the crazy and busy, get to some scheduled events and things like that. I'm excited about going into fall. We've got some great stuff ahead. But thank you guys for just joining us and sharing a little bit of our time this evening.
And don't let her forget that she's promised us that next time she will record outside and give us a little tour.
You know it. They bailed. We had some friends that baled our hay for us. So I have beautiful hay bales that I'm looking at outside the house. So
you know that picture you put on Instagram? Oh, it's
I am blessed. I'm truly blessed, you guys. And I say this to share with you guys.
But at the same time, this did not come quickly. You worked long and hard. You made lots of sacrifices, so many. So it's not like this just landed in your lap one day. You were very diligent for the last 15 years or more.
We have prayed, we have plotted, we have planned, we have saved, and we have been diligent. And like I said, we just feel blessed that the opportunity is finally here for us. And it's exciting. It's very exciting. So
congratulations.
Thank you.
Feel some hay when I come down next year.
That's right. Bring your fishing pole.
That's right. I am cursed. The fish know that I can't
Oh, I've heard that. Yes.
So they fight when I'm around. I'm not allowed to go fishing with my husband or his father and his brother.
Right. That's right.
So
oh my
it's
goodness.
okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. All right.
Well, until next time, guys, don't forget.
Oh no, I was going to say my old
life happens between
knits and pearls.
That's right. See you guys.
Jimmy says hi. He was eating my arm. Bye-bye.